Williams Denton. I just wanted to pop in. I know we all have a little bit of extra time on our hands right now, and I thought that a good use of our time would be to get to know our technology a little bit better. So I have heard a lot about how I wish I had more time to learn this. I'm just too busy. So I'm popping in to give you your task for the day. So Zipform Online right now is our preferred method to get your contracts and documents to your clients. So I'm going to show you real quick how you can pop in if you need to send your client a contract to sign during this time. So you're going to go to zipformplus.com. I know we all call it Zipforms, but it's not. It's zipformplus.com. You're going to use your username and password. This is whatever you set it up. If you can't remember your username and password, that's okay. Go into Netris, go into Matrix, and then go under external links on that first login page, and about halfway down is Zipform. If you've ever logged in ever, you can get in that way. And then I'll do another video later showing you how to change your username and password to something that you know better so you can log in straight here. But for now, I'm just going to show you real quick how you can send a contract to your client. So username and password, and we're going to sign in. Okay. Skip that. It's going to be another pop-up here in a second. We're going to close that. Okay. And we're going to. Okay. So these are your transactions. It drops you in your transactions. Same thing as your loop in your opportunity. Just in Zipforms, they call it transactions. If you want to do templates, they're right here. Anything that you do under this tab will go down when you pull it in when you're creating a new transaction. I'm not going to show that on this one. Maybe I'll do another video soon. I'm just saying you have a buyer who wants to sign a contract right now. What do you do? So you're going to come into transactions. We're going to click on new. We're going to tell it it's a new purchase offer because it's our buyer. They want to sign right now. You're going to give it a name, just like you would have done for any other opportunity loop. You're going to give it a name. We're going to call it 123 Main Street. You're going to tell it what category it goes under, residential. This is where you would apply your template if you've already created one. See, Melissa has one here that I could do for this. I'm not going to do that because I want to show you how to do it in case of you haven't had time to do that yet. We're going to click Save. There it goes. I was going to say, I don't know that my computer is awake yet this morning. All right, it drops you on the details page, just like it does in your opportunities. The more you fill out here, the more it will actually pull over. So I'll give you an example. If we say 123 Main Street, we'll call this Denton, Texas. Let's say it's lot number, or lot 1, block A. Okay, if I want to fill in this stuff, I can. I'm not going to. I just want to quickly get there so I can fill it out just like I normally do. So I'm going to click Save. Okay, now we're going to talk about parties. Over here is where you can add them. We're talking about a buyer here, so I'm going to click on here. There it goes. We're going to say buyer number 1 is John Doe. let's say this is no reply at noreply.com. Again, you don't have to do this. If you, Hot Street, if you want to just fill in the contract with this information, you are welcome to do that. All right, if they have somebody signing on behalf of them, you can put that there. We're going to click save, and I'm just going to do one buyer for the sake of time. Okay, so now we have John Doe as a part. When you're talking about the documents, you want to go to the Documents tab. I do not yet have any documents in here. I did not apply a template, so I need to add documents first. We're going to go over here to All Forms. Now, the first thing to notice is the library is Netris. Who uses Netris forms? None of us. So we're going to click on Netris forms, and we're going to go down to TXR Realtor forms, Texas Realtors. Okay. Now, the one thing to know about this is it is literally called what it says on the top of the form. So the 1 to 4 family residential contract, if you type out 1, O-N-E, you're not going to find it. And less is more when you're searching for it. That's why I would do these as templates if you're sitting at home, because it may take you a little bit of time to find it. If you also know the form number, you see the TXR-1601, you could look it up by that. Not many people do. So we're going to just real quickly add the Texas 1 to 4. It loads it over here, but I can keep going. We know we're going to need information about brokerage services. So as you see, I just put info. We're going to come down and hover over, because this one, if you notice, says buyer/tenant before the date. That is for signature purposes. So we're going to click on that. We know we're going to need our wire. We know we're going to need our information about minerals. I should have done that while I had it up, but I didn't. There it is. Notice I put info again. If I had put information, this form is literally called info period about. If you put information, you're not going to find it. Okay. Third party financing. HOA, that's a association. There we go. Addendum for association. There's multiples here. Doesn't matter which one you choose. The one thing that you do have to do is the groundwater map. That's not going to be in that library because that is an office thing, and these are all TREC forms, TREC and TAR forms. So to add it, we're going to do add document, and you're going to find it on your computer. If you can't find it on your computer, let me know and we can send that to you. I do have copies on my computer as well. So you're just going to go to it. I don't actually have one on my computer, and I don't think I have anything to upload, but when you click on it and click open, it'll put it as a PDF over here. Okay, so now I need to fill it out. Real quickly, I'm going to click on 1 to 4. Look, it filled in a bunch of the stuff from over there. So it's going to do it on all of the documents. But if the seller is Jane Doe, I didn't add that. We can put that there. County of Denton. We're going to say this is Lexington Park. Okay, exclusions. We can come down here and fill in $10,000. And they're going to finance $280. Okay, you get the point. You just fill it in just like you would in any other program. We're going to click Save. As soon as you're done, you can click Save and back. Always use the green back button. If you use this browser back button, it's going to kick you all the way out. And yes, I do this every time. I click that back button every time. Okay, on the IBS, if I had used my template, it would have already filled this in for me. So if you have time today, set up your templates. That's going to speed up the process for you considerably. So if under the templates you fill this in, it's going to preload it, so you shouldn't have to do anything. Wire fraud. And remember, I'm just doing a quick video, so I didn't do all of the forms. You would want your buyer's rep and all of that in here, but I'm just doing a quick video. So you go through each one, and as soon as you have it exactly the way you like it, it's ready for your buyers, you're going to click this e-sign button that's under the green back to list. And we're going to do a new envelope. We're mailing them something, emailing, but we are mailing them. If I do this button right here, it's going to check all of them. But if I didn't want to send one for some reason and decided they didn't need the HOA, I can always check the button to uncheck it. And we're going to click close. We chose all of our documents. This is where you want to change and do Docusign. It does make it easier if you're wanting to not have to download them to pull them into Command directly. But if you want to download them, that's fine. If you want to change to do contract, you do that so that you'll be able to tell them apart later. If you want to reorder and you've decided that, nope, I need my IBS before they sign the contract, then you can pick it up and drop it. You just drag this to change the order. Okay, now that's first. As soon as I'm happy with this, I can click the green next button right here. Now I'm going to choose who's going to sign. I don't have the seller, I have the buyer. So it's going to be the buyer. And just in case I have anything that I need to sign, I'm going to click Melissa. We're done. We have them all added, so we're going to click close. Now, if you ever have someone tell you, my husband received it, but I haven't yet, this could be the culprit right here, this signing order. Think about these as steps. Step 1 is going to happen before you ever take step 2. We can't jump to step 2. So step 1 is John Doe signs. If I don't change this, then Melissa will never get this if John never signs. Okay, so if you want it to go to everybody at one time, the best thing to do is uncheck the signing order. Okay, or you can change them both to step 1 if you want somebody else's step 2. All right, looks good to me. Everybody's getting it at the same time. If I forgot someone, I can click here and add signers. I'm going to click next. Now it's going to load in DocuSign, and some of your signatures and initials will add, some will not. So always go down and check. This is the last step before you click send to your people. So you want to make sure everything is right. So I scroll down and look. John is in yellow. See? Melissa is in blue. So as you go down, you can see who is signing where easier. Okay, if I realized right here I forgot her license number, then I can come to Melissa and I can put a text right here. And I can fill in a license number right here. Okay, the one thing to note on that is make sure you do it as read only and you take required off. Otherwise, your people, whoever you assign this box to, can change it. Let me say that again. Your people can change it. Okay, so you want to make sure that you come over here and do read only if you've forgotten to add something you don't want them to be able to change. Okay, so this form is correct. We're going to go down. Yep, we got that one. If I noticed along the way that I forgot to check that the buyer has received notice, I can pull a checkbox over here. I can check that checkbox. And I can mark it as read only because we don't want them to change it. Okay. Come down. All right, so I wanted to get down here because look, this form didn't actually have signatures ready. So we're going to change to John Doe. And we're going to give the signature and the date signed. This is the date he signs. And then this one needs a broker signature. So we're going to change to Melissa and sign and date. Again, this form, I think you get the point. So you just drag and drop just like you would in several of the other places. When we get to the bottom, we're like, yes, it is ready. Then we're going to click send. And your people are going to get it. They're going to get it in their email. If they don't get it, have them check their spam. If they still don't get it, change email addresses. There's something wrong. Oh, if you would like to change the words, I found this yesterday. If you click on action and do edit message, you can edit the email that they're going to receive before they click on it. So you can say 123 Main Street offer. Here is the offer that we discussed. Take a look at it and sign if it is ready. Okay, and then you can click done. That way the email that comes up, you're speaking to them. I'm not sure why they hid that a little bit, but they did. Okay, we're going to click send. There you go. You have sent an offer. I'm going to click close on this. So where did it go? Where can you see it to check and see if their email is correct? Okay, we're back under transactions. We're in the 123 Main Street transaction under documents. We can click on e-sign and it pulls up the packet. There's not a whole lot of editing that can be done here, but you can see what you did. So you can click on the envelope. See, I had changed it to contract. And you can check the email address right here. Did it send to the correct person? You can view details in history. I don't know that it will actually load like this if you have already sent it, but I didn't send it. So I can actually come in here and edit this one and send it again. Okay, so we're going to click close and back, and we're back here. Now, when your people sign it, you're going to get an email. First, you're going to get one when they view it, so you know that they've seen it. Then you're going to get one that says that they have signed. And in that email is a PDF, the signed PDF once it's fully done. So on this one, both Melissa and John Doe would have to sign before you got the email with their signatures. So in that email, you could forward that email, you could download that PDF, but if you need to come in here and find it, there will be another file folder. You see how this archive is a file? There'll be another file folder that will be called contract because I changed the name of it, and it'll have date and times. In that file folder will be the PDF versions of the signed contract. I said PDF. Just like in .loop, after they've signed, you can't have them sign the document and make any changes. So these are always editable and they always stay here. They are your unsigned forms. The document folder that comes up after they've signed, those are PDFs. They're not editable anymore. Okay? I hope this helps. Play with this. You guys know .loop because you used it for so long. Play with this. Send some pretend contracts to yourself or to your husband or wife or friends. This is really not a hard system to learn. You just have to spend some time learning it. And we have some time right now. All right. If you need me, I'm here. Email me and we can set up a video chat and I can help you through anything. All right. Have a good day.